All right, we're back. So, yesterday I had some technical difficulties. I was trying to sneak a game in while I was working, and after my break, I couldn't just stay on the game and everything, and unfortunately, had some power issues, and yeah. And I wasn't able to get back on the game yesterday, but I'm here. Just to go over, because I'm most likely not gonna post the other one since the game went out and everything. But yeah, so this play right here, it's obviously I have a verbal commitment with him, but there's a deal breaker. Most likely, after losing so many games, brand exposure dropped and everything. But since I have a verbal commitment with him, and then like the number 2, number 3, like they haven't offered him a scholarship. He's a green gem, so yeah, I'm expecting some stuff from him. He's a will linebacker, signal caller. I usually get my will linebackers as lurkers, but since he was a green gem, I decided to get him. Is usually my mics that I get. But as you can see, this mic right here, I have as a lurker, so it might offset and everything. But I usually get my middle linebacker as a signal caller and my outside linebackers as lurkers. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Then we have this quarterback right here. Yeah, it looks like we're about to get him. I like dual threat quarterbacks and everything, and he's from North Carolina, so that's a bonus right there. But yeah, we'll see how that goes and everything. But let's about to jump back into the game. I really don't like doing restarts and everything, but we'll see how this goes. Hopefully, let's see. I forgot what uniforms I was wearing too. I think it was these. But I'm gonna try to calm down, stay with my game plan. Try to rely on my defense
It's the USF
and try to build on my offense. My defense has been doing good past couple of games, so.
I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline.
Man, they should not be excited like that. We have a winless season. And I get the ball first.
The Bulls ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's trying to bounce back from a 4-interception game in their last loss. Looking for room, it's Scott. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes
I swear, once I get into a pass and play, those cornerbacks are going to probably play a little bit closer.
Trying to impose their will with the run. stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Let me test that theory right now.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking downfield, it's Hayes.
That
Makes the catch. They'll make the stop
caught the
about
ball,
3
but
yards short of the first down. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. So USF's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes Michael Van Buren. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out.
Well, the biggest reason why this team has an opportunity to reach the college football playoff and one of the non-Power 4 teams to do so is because of the play of this quarterback. And what a game he had the last time out. It was just so dialed in. Good decision-making. I was so impressed with his rhythm and his timing, David, and those are going to be 2 critical factors for him, I think, to continue this thing and play well.
Yeah, and to take this where they want this to go, right? Like everybody wants to be that team that represents the non-Power 4, right? They want to be in the playoff, and he gives them a chance. The way he's playing at an elite level, this dude can put some fear in some really, really good rosters. So excited to watch him finish out this season to see where this team can go.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sullivan. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary, catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left.
Come on,
And he
thank you.
just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
What is this?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Sullivan. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And the Bulls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to run for it. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Here comes the
Come on, man. Get him.
And here's a fumble.
Oh, my God.
He picks it up, still on his feet.
Oh.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Makes the grab. It's Selden. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long.
Somebody get back there.
Oh, he did get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's fourth down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week.
15-yard line.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Using his legs, it's Scott. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Oh, that hole was there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Fires to the lineup. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
They go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
These are the places
let's go hold them to a field goal, but offense got to step up, man.
Obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put
I'll
the
be
first
good with
points of
that.
the game on the board. It's 3-0.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Especially since through an interception and they only got 3 points.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. And they just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Hayes. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space. It's Scott. There's a crease. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, not great blocking up
right
front. They're struggling
guard
to get
is
the running
killing
game going.
me.
And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Give to the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
Thank you. Thank you for catching that.
And a nice grab with a defender
Almost made me regret doing
down
that.
at the 20.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Dangerous screen into traffic. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Using his legs, it's Scott. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple.
The running back
Let's just give our
tired.
best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
I might want to change that play anyway.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Hayes.
Oh, damn, wrong person.
Snagged
Oh,
out of the air.
Oh,
Stopped
man.
short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Yeah, at this point on offense, it's all about
Oh,
finding
I'm gonna take a
completions
risk.
and finding your rhythm. And they get a few yards there with the slant.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
oh my
It's
God.
dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this
Oh my
drive.
God.
That is just a play you have got to be able to
God.
come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw,
He was wide open. Nobody was around him.
You're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
They'll run it on the counter. Got a little grass.
Oh.
The 10. Touchdown Bulls. He got loose and it was lights out after that. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize.
I cannot run on the right side.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake.
Oh, come on, man.
There caused the missed timing.
You wonder if the pick earlier in the game is now affecting this quarterback, and not just his psyche, but also his fundamentals. He threw that ball off his back leg. You're not going to throw completions playing like that.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Not a lot of room to field this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch him, man. Just he catches the foot.
Some room here. Got enough for the first.
How's that outside
He goes
open
out
like
of
that?
bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance. Seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run. He gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
Going to the run. It's
Oh,
Isaac.
my God.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulls! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Dangerous throw there that's knocked down and incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The give, it's Scott. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. He's just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny.
Defense
that's
coming
probably
through.
the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard.
Offense just got to do something.
Drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Scott. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout.
Oh my God.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Thank you.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Looking for a man, it's Hayes. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Complete to the left. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. He's got his man across the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
They knock him down right there. Trying to wear down this defense. The 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 1. Might be changing the route. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. So it's an 80-yard drive.
Defense been doing a good job the past couple drives, so I just need them to stay on point. And somehow come up with 10 more points.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt
10 or
at a
14.
return. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Oh, man. What can I do? What can I
QB's
do?
got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? All right, let's go trips.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking deep.
Oh, man.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Damn.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This drive will open from the 15. With the catch, it's Odom.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback keep. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. The Bulls use their first timeout.
Interesting, they use a
They'll have
timeout.
2 left to work with before the half.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the
come
football
on,
that time.
man.
Offensively, the
That
defense
definitely was a
coming
hole.
with a huge negative play.
And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Fires toward the target. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. The screen, and watch out. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now from inside the red zone. Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room.
I could have been
adjustments. Gives us an
closer.
opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Messing up
Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Navy Midshipmen. And it's the Fighting Irish, eyeing an 8th straight victory today. It's been a dream start to the season, and this game has been no different. This fan base is fired up. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Fargo. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
The Bulls head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific, great ball security, and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Rides to the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Van Buren.
Oh,
in the middle, it's Odom.
dang, man.
35, he's got room.
Left him alone out there by himself. Dang.
Touchdown Bulls. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
That was wrong,
And that's
man.
why he's so
That was a
dangerous,
bad
because of that
defensive call.
ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception.
That was a
Because
bad
if you don't get him
defensive call.
down, he's taking it to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. That's their freshman starting wide receiver, and we hope he's not out of the game too long. Holly will keep an eye
Oh,
on
man.
things for
Which
us.
one is that?
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Can't make the connection, in the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
Everything my players are faster than they are, man. I thought he was going to get past that.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick strike complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Off the play fake on first down.
Oh, no.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big play.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Hayes. Here's the pressure. Quickly to the tight end.
He caught the
they
ball.
Make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Let's take a chance.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Scott. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this
oh my God, and he suplexed him.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, that's now the 2nd time in this game, but they've gone for it on 4th down, and they've got it running the football. So great job by the offensive line just getting it done.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
Here we go. Ready.
Keeping it on the ground inside.
Dang.
It's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes and nowhere to run.
Dropping back, it's Hayes. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, my God.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense is so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football. Man, I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. On target. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him.
Oh my God.
For the third time today. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Hey, man.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Hey, man.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Running inside, it's Isaac. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long,
yo,
need to push
come on.
downfield. Working the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner.
They've been double teaming him all day, too.
You definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
The run inside. It's Isaac. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
If only it was faster.
By the offense too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run.
Finding some room. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air, it's Hayes. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in.
I did that wrong. I should have went the other way.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have
if only it was faster.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Off play action on first down. Going to take a shot.
Thank you.
He's brought
what
down,
was that?
There's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Oh, thank you.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Back to pass, it's Hayes. Pocket breaking down.
Oh, man.
He had to get rid of it before he
Oh,
wanted
my
to. The defense
God.
put the heat on.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Throw in the end zone. It's picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Off play action. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me.
And they pick
You
up
got to be kidding me.
30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots.
Fingertips of a safety.
Pedal to the metal.
He's got it. Could be an alley. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Oh, my God.
He's at the 20. Touchdown, South Florida. And the route is on. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as return is stopped short of the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like,
and that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, USF. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. On the run, it's Scott.
If only he was faster. If only he was faster.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Here's the handoff. They didn't get a push in the middle of the game flexing. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
To the air. It's Hayes. Setting up the screen. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Pulls it in. It's Collins. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw again. He lets it fly.
Damn.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. This USF offense will open this drive right here. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory. Oh, he's got some space. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Puts him in the spin cycle. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.